Hey guys, I'm Matt. I'm the visual storyteller at Bombbomb, and today I'm going to be talking about some tools that remote teams can use to help them work more effectively. More and more companies are letting their employees work from home indefinitely. So if your company is among these, how do you keep your team working seamlessly from afar? By using the right tools for remote teams. While there are many pros to working remotely, there are also a lot of challenges. According to Buffer's 2020 State of Remote Work, the main hurdles include collaboration, communication, loneliness, inability to unplug, and distractions at home. The good news is there are many tools out there to help you overcome this. There's the obvious choices out there like Asana, Slack, and Google Drive, but we want to focus on the tools you may not have heard of yet. So here are 9 tools we've found to help remote workers. Tool number 1 is Clockwise. If you need some help managing your calendar, scheduling meetings, and maximizing your focus time, look no further than Clockwise. Clockwise is a smart calendar assistant that works within G Suite, Google Chrome, and soon Office 365. It helps you accomplish everything I just mentioned right in your Google Calendar. It's a perfect tool for every team member, no matter the role. Here are some featured highlights. Number 1, Autopilot. This allows you to create flexible meetings that Clockwise schedules for you automatically. Number 2, Focus Time Holds. Clockwise has the functionality to set aside dedicated focus time each week. It will automatically schedule focus time into your calendar based on your availability and a focus time goal of your choice. Number 3, Seamless Team Time Management. Clockwise for Teams gives you insights into your team's weekly capacity. It also shows your team's availability when scheduling meetings, as well as no meeting days for your team to have protected focus time. Tool number 2 is Grammarly. We all wish we had a personal assistant that would read through our emails, documents, and posts before they're sent out. Grammarly makes that a reality with real-time grammar and spelling review no matter where you're working. Grammarly checks for correctness, clarity, engagement, and delivery. So with this AI-powered assistant, you'll have polished, high-quality writing. Here are the featured highlights. Number 1, Tone Detector. Have you ever wondered what tone you're conveying as you're writing? Grammarly can actually check this for you in Gmail and social media networks. This feature makes sure that your text matches the tone that you're intending. Number 2, Apps. Grammarly has various apps that work in the tools and devices you use most. These include Mac OS, Microsoft Word, Google Chrome, iPad, and smartphones. Just download it and you're ready to go. Number 3, Goals. You can set goals for every piece of writing you're using Grammarly for. The goals will fall under 4 distinct categories: audience, formality, domain, and tone, to provide more personalized suggestions. Tool number 3 is Zoom. Zoom is likely the most well-known tool for remote teams on this list, but it's an essential one. You rely on face-to-face communication every day to do your job, so video conferencing is an absolute must, and Zoom is the leader in this space. Zoom's free plan offers 40-minute long meetings with up to 100 people. This makes it a great video conferencing option for any remote worker. The featured highlights are: number 1, screen sharing. Share slide decks, documents, or anything on your screen at the touch of a button. Number 2, breakout sessions. If you want to give your team the opportunity to brainstorm or map out an idea, Zoom allows you to create breakout sessions within your meeting to do this. This feature is also great for discussions and team building sessions. Number 3, Personal Meeting ID. Your personal meeting ID functions as your own virtual meeting room. It can be used for any meeting at any time as well as scheduled meetings. Tool number 4 is Bombbomb. Bombbomb is a video messaging tool focused on human-centered communication. Not every piece of communication requires a meeting, but also sometimes plain text messages get lost in translation. This is where an asynchronous video tool like Bombbomb comes into play. With Bombbomb, you can send your team a quick video message that they can watch when it's a good time for them. And it's still you face-to-face delivering that message to them, allowing for clearer and more effective team communication. Featured highlights are: number 1, the screen recorder. The Bombbomb screen recorder allows you to record yourself and your screen at the same time. This is perfect for offering feedback on work, sharing complex details, or just showing whatever you want to on your screen. Number 2, real-time analytics. Bombbomb's tracking capabilities notify you of opens, clicks, and video plays, so you can follow up with colleagues accordingly. Number 3, the Bombbomb extensions for Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. All you do is add the extension, and then you can record videos quickly right from your browser. You can copy the link directly from the extension and paste it into your email, your Slack message, or wherever you're working. Tool number 5 is Donut. With loneliness among one of the top struggles for remote workers, it's nice to have a tool that allows teams to connect and get to know each other. Donut works within Slack and accomplishes this seamlessly. It pairs your team members together for meetups to help bring your organization closer together. Featured highlights are: number 1, random pairings. Each month, or whatever frequency you set it to, Donut will pair 2 team members for a meetup. No matter what department they're in, if they're paired, they can meet up and get to know each other better. Number 2, reminders. People get busy and forget to make time for their Donut get-togethers. Thankfully, Donut is great at sending reminders to each pair to meet up if they haven't done so already. Tool number 6 is I Done This. Complement your morning stand-up meeting with a tool that tracks progress on daily tasks. I Done This tracks productivity by monitoring updates, progress, and more all in one place. Featured highlights are number 1, daily status updates. While daily tasks are discussed in your stand-up meeting, they tend to be forgotten if they're not recorded. And I Done This, your team can record the assignments they're taking on that day in the form of status updates. Number 2, progress reports. You can keep track of your team's progress with ease by using this feature. I Done This automatically takes all your team's check-ins to build a comprehensive progress report. Tool number 7 is Lucidchart. One of the perks of an office environment is the ability to meet and brainstorm as a group in person. However, for remote teams, this is a bit more difficult to do, but it is possible with Lucidchart. This tool allows teams to create diagrams so that they can virtually share ideas. Featured highlights are number 1, whiteboarding. Whiteboarding is exactly what it sounds like. It's a virtual whiteboard. With it, you can record everything that you would write down with an actual whiteboard, and then you and your team can continuously comment on the whiteboard as needed. Number 2, diagramming and flowcharting. This feature makes it easy to visually map out ideas together. Tool number 8 is work from. After working from home for a while, it's normal to feel a little restless and need a break from the home office. However, it can be challenging to find a quiet public space that has decent Wi-Fi. Work from identifies good workspaces and lists them all in one place. Featured highlights are number 1, a Workspace Directory. This directory is based on their community member feedback. No matter what kind of space you're looking for, you'll be able to find a place to work away from home. Each listing has detailed information on the location, like Wi-Fi, hours, background noise, seating, and outlets, as well as reviews from other remote workers. Number 2, Work From Home Forum. This forum allows you to connect to others on all topics related to working remotely. Tool number 9 is Noisely. The noises while working from home can be infinite. There's construction outside, the dog's barking, your kids are watching TV, the refrigerator's making weird noises. It goes on and on. Sometimes you need a tool that will just drown it all out and help you focus. Noisely is that tool. It uses perfect white noise sounds to help you concentrate on the task at hand. Featured highlights are number 1, sounds and playlists. Noisely has 28 background sounds that you can blend and tailor to your liking. You can also create playlists, set favorites, or use the shuffle mode. Number 2, oscillation. If you enable this feature, Noisely will gently raise and lower the volume from time to time to create a little variety. Number 3, timer. This feature allows you to set a timer and Noisely will softly turn off when the time is up. This encourages your team to work in sessions so you don't get burned out. So now you have all the tools you need to keep you and your team on track while working remotely. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching, and please let us know if there's any tools I didn't mention that have been helpful for you and your team. We'd love to hear about them.